Yesterday we got the incredibly exciting announcement of Splatoween coming to Splatoon 3 for the first time. This is something that was actually data mined a little while ago, but it's finally confirmed now by Nintendo, and it'll be happening later on this month. I made a brief and very excited video yesterday, just quickly going over all of the details that we saw, but I wanted to do a full breakdown of this update and also show you some of the more hidden and interesting details that you might not have noticed amongst all of the excitement. So let's check this out. Starting us off, of course, Splatsville will get decorated from head to toe with lots of different Halloween decorations, and it honestly looks absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited to play around in this world now that it is all decorated for Halloween. There's some fun little details that we can notice here, however. For example, we can see that the main sort of decoration will be these fancy pumpkin lanterns, which all look really cool, especially as they've got some sort of more non-traditional designs, you know, things that are a little bit different and interesting. I really like it. There's also some little sort of ghost lights hanging around as well, and just generally the ambience of Splatsville seems a little bit different. It seems like maybe they've tweaked with the colors a little bit to maybe add a filter of kind of like a sort of purplish greeny sort of tint. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure what I think looks better yet, the Splatoon 2 plaza or this. I think we'll have to judge when the update actually comes out and we play it, but this one does look really good. Also present throughout this event is the full moon, which is really cool. It just looks so great, and I guess that's what's bringing down that sort of greeny tinge upon Splatsville, which looks absolutely amazing. So that's something we can expect to see basically throughout the whole event. I do wonder if that's something we will also be seeing in the stages. I'm guessing that's probably something they will do to tie everything together. Have the full moon appearing too, so everything feels nice and cohesive. We've seen them do similar things in the past, so hey, why not? Next, we have the special outfits which were revealed, and lots of people have been talking about these already, of course. There's nothing too hidden to break down here, but it is worth noting exactly what they are, which is, of course, a sort of zombie outfit. You've got this one which kind of looks like the Kraken, which is really cool. I like that. The next is a pirate one, so the theming here is pretty good actually. That works pretty cool. I like this one a lot. And finally, you've got one that people have been asking for literally so long throughout the history of Splatoon, and that is the Plague Doctor mask. This is going to end up being one of the most worn pieces of gear in the entire game, I promise you. You're going to see so many people wearing this Plague Doctor mask. It's going to be literally everywhere. So yeah, really exciting that we are getting new gear alongside this. I know some people worried that we might not because, you know, we'd seen a few things from Splatoon 2 not make it back into Splatoon 3. Although these ones are different, mind you, but still, they all look really cool. I'm definitely not disappointed at all. I think they look great, and I can't wait to see everyone wearing that Plague Doctor mask because, yeah, that is going to be the case, I'm promising you. Looking around some of the screenshots, we can also see that the jellies are also decorated and dressed up for this event too, which is really cute. This is something that was the case back in Splatoon 2, so I'm glad they're bringing that back here as well. They have some different outfits to kind of match. Some of them have these little sort of party hats, which are kind of cross stitches, you know, makes sense. Others that kind of just look like, I don't know, like almost like volcanoes a little bit. And then the green one at the back, which just has loads of little party hats on his head. So yeah, it's really cool. It's just a fun, small little detail, but something that I thought you'd want to know about. There are so many of these details throughout Splatsville. For example, in this same screenshot, we can see that the stairs are actually decorated too, which looks really cool with these purple and green colors. I just love the theming this time around. Everything just feels really nice. I love the colors that they've chosen specifically for this event. Again, it does feel very similar to what we got in Splatoon 2, but also it feels different this time as well, and it feels a little bit more appropriate for what we have here in Splatoon 3, with Splatsville being kind of different from Inkopolis Plaza. Now, one of the biggest and most exciting reveals, in my opinion, is that Deep Cut are actually dressing up for this particular event. And here we can see a collage of different screenshots from the event where you'll be able to see exactly what they are dressed up as. And yeah, this is an amazing image. I'm so excited that they decided to do this because, again, I feel like something they easily could have decided not to have done. I don't believe they dressed up in Splatoon 2. I honestly can't remember at this point. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't feel like Pearl and Marina did. So yeah, it's really great that this time around they are all completely dressed up and have such unique and cool outfits. I love that. I kind of wish they could do it for every Splatfest, but then again, I guess it wouldn't be very special. I'm a little bit biased, but I do have to say that Big Man absolutely has the best outfit. I love that they've dressed him up as a ghost. I mean, it's just so perfect. They've literally just thrown an old sheet on him and it looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, Nintendo really has gone all out with this sort of stuff. Just these fun little details which don't really affect the actual gameplay, but make this event feel so special. It's no wonder that everyone is so excited about this, and it's probably the most excitement we've seen for Splatoon 3 in ages, honestly. Now, we also have to mention that Inkopolis Plaza is decorated this time around too, which is fantastic because of course Splatoween never happened in Splatoon 1. So it's really amazing to see this decorated, and there's lots of fun details. For example, we can see the full moon is still very present, of course, that makes a lot of sense. We can see that lots of the big statues are draped in sort of sheets and such, which is really cool. I absolutely love that. That's something I actually just noticed now whilst looking at this, funnily enough. Yeah, it's really cool. We can also see that the same sort of pumpkins are here too. They are actually slightly different though, it looks like, so it's crazy to think that Nintendo actually decided to make different assets even for Inkopolis, because to be honest with you, given the fact that we don't get any special Inkopolis news or anything, I wasn't really expecting them to do this for Inkopolis, but I guess we do pay for this DLC, so, you know, they really should be pulling out all the stops for it too. So yeah, it looks really great. I think I would rather play in Splatsville just because it's totally, you know, new to Splatoon 3, and obviously there's a lot more to explore. I'm sure it's going to be even more decorated than this one is. It's obviously quite a small space. But I'm going to check out both of them, of course. I think it's going to be really exciting that you can choose between the two of them if you want, since a lot of people obviously probably have their own preference. But that's not all, because Callie and Maria also dressed up for this event, which is incredible. They look really great. Their outfits are very similar, which I think makes a lot of sense. I didn't think Nintendo would give them completely unique outfits. I mean, I actually wasn't expecting Nintendo to give them outfits at all. So that's even better. And yeah, they're wearing these sort of red contact lenses, which is cool. Kind of a zombie motif going on there a little bit. I don't know, they look great. I'm just so happy that Nintendo decided to include them in this as well. And if we do get the Splatoon 2 Plaza in the future, I'm really hoping that we do get Splatoween back next year as well in 2024, so we can see them included just like they started off the tradition. That would be fantastic. But let me know any other hidden details that you noticed with Splatoween. I'd love to hear what you think about this particular event. What are you most excited for? And most importantly, what team are you going to be choosing? That's something I'd love to hear. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment Splat Gang down below so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications for more videos.